Hello, it is day 22, and as you can see, we're not in Maine right now. Looked like some ugly weather was rolling in, and too much ice up high. However, today is a Bluebird day, and we are in New Hampshire, and I figured it might be fun to try and tag Moosilauke. So here's Gray Jay, my fearless companion, who is dumping me off at this trailhead. She's going to hike partway up and see if we can't get to, I think it's Russell Brook Falls, partway up this thing. And depending on how much ice there is, I've got traction with me and all my layers. I might or might not go over the top of this one. We'll see. And then from here, I think...
will not.
Oh, you will not? Okay. You will not. From here, I think we're gonna call it a season, and I'll regroup on the gear and prepare for the flop when we go down to Georgia after the holidays and start working north. And it should be fun. So let's see what we got up top of this one. It's funny, this stream's tinier than the one we just walked across with no bridge. Hey, Gray Jay and I made it up to the first falls, and it's starting to get steep with those goofy wood block things on the slab. So Gray Jay is going to go back down. We're going to part ways, and she'll pick me up on the other side as I keep going up. Right? You're going to get me? Maybe. Okay. All right. So I go up, you go down. Just be careful on the way down.
Yep.
These falls coming up Russell Brook are really amazing. Keep going up and up and up and up. Trail is super steep, but it's very well set up. Lots of stairs and steps. It's been actually pretty easy so far going up southbound. I'm not that far up yet, but so far so good. Mount Moosilauke, 4802. Oh man, this is just perfection. Such a stark contrast to yesterday up above tree line, where it was just a raging fierce wind and cold and ice. This beautiful, warm, hardly even breezy late November day. It's just glorious up here. Just interesting. I haven't had a lot of time on video where I've actually talked about the hike itself. I've looked at the trail and the summits and things like that, but just in general, after a 34-year career in the federal government, I retired and it was time to hike the trail. I had ants in my pants, so I decided I'd hike right away, and I wanted to do it a little different, so I figured I'd go south in November, knowing that it would be fairly lonely and isolated and mysterious and interesting, and just give me time to really detach from a daily schedule of getting up at 5:30 every morning, driving to a wonderful place to work, just driving to the office every day, doing wonderful things and delivering wonderful product for our military. But it was very ritualistic. The schedule was rigid. It'd get up, work, come home, eat, sleep. And yeah, I had a lot of time on weekends, and I hiked, and we had fun with the kids, and we did all kinds of vacations and things like that. But it was all on a schedule. It was all predetermined. And this is wild. This is just 3 weeks of seeing very few people and just having the time to myself to think and contemplate and kind of go over all these cool things I've done in my personal life and at work. Kind of detach from it and think, what's ahead? What does life look like without a schedule? I think I'm ready. So this hike isn't really part of the through hike. I haven't hiked it before. It's on the New Hampshire 48. So I bagged the summit, and I've got 18 miles I haven't done before, and I guess technically I could count them towards the through hike, but where I got off in in Maine, on Route 4 there, I'm considering that kind of the wraparound point for the through hike. And when I start working north after the holidays, I'll redo all this, and I'll probably push north past Main 4 again, and then summit Katahdin. It'll be a different aspect of the hike. It'll be more social, a lot more people, a whole different dynamic, different weather. Trail's always got something new and different to show you. And I think this time in November, I had the opportunity to see a lot of things that I wouldn't normally have seen hiking in Maine through the 100-mile wilderness, over all the rough technical terrain. Yep, more to come on that. Just still trying to get all my thoughts together on the hike and what it really means. But right now, I think it's serving its purpose. I feel content. Right now, I'm happy. Well, I just don't have any more words. It's indescribable. I guess it's time to go. Start working my way back down the other side. Thank you, Moosilauke, for giving me such a beautiful day.